Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. And most of you know that Capcom, they were an arcade powerhouse, and they also created the most popular, the most iconic fighting game of all time, Street Fighter 2. But they also created other icons, such as Mega Man. And Capcom being Capcom, they capitalized on the success of Street Fighter 2, and they created a fighting game with Mega Man in the arcades. So this is actually the first one. There was actually a Mega Man 2 arcade fighting game too as well. Now I didn't see this in the arcades. I think this was more popular in Japan, but this is a fighting game rendition of Mega Man, and so a lot of the characters that you probably are familiar with, they are in this game, and some of them you might not be. But there's a Mega Man Zero in there, if I remember correctly. And there's also Dr. Wily, as you could see. There's Fan Man. Oh, I'm sorry, this is actually part two. So part one had less characters in this. But anyways, it looks very, very similar to the Mega Man action game, but with a lot better graphics. But it's a fighting game, and so let's see how this stacks up. And to be honest with you, as you're playing this, you're not gonna be expecting like a Street Fighter 2 type of level when it actually comes to a fighting game. This is more simple. This is more like you know fighting games with a Mega Man character. So I'm gonna pick Proto Man. Looks cool. And it's kind of like Mega Man where you get to choose which boss or level you want to fight first. So let's go ahead and choose this one. Okay. And it has a lot of the iconic character animation and art that you would you would be familiar with if you played Mega Man. And let's go ahead and try this out. There's simple, very simple. It doesn't really use the six button mechanic. It's primarily just jump and shoot, okay, and run. You could dash too as well. So as you could see, it's Mega Man. I mean, I don't know how to say it. Now, I will say that this game, it's not really meant for fighters. Okay, I mean, if you're the type of person who really enjoy Street Fighter or King of Fighters or Mortal Kombat, anything like those types, this is not the game for you. Okay, this is more like for really kids. To be honest with you, very simple, and for Mega Man fans. Okay, I mean, I myself, I don't play this that much. About the only reason it really got me is because number one, it's Mega Man, and number two, it's Capcom. And so they didn't really make bad arcade games. Now, this one is definitely not one that I would choose to play, um, but it's Mega Man, so I keep going back to that. And so you get to pick up power ups and stuff, and it's very, very reminiscent, like I said, of the Mega Man games. So if anything else, this is just a homage for Mega Man fans. But if you're actually a true person who enjoys fighting games, this is not the game for you. And one thing I like though is like the graphics. I mean, you can't go wrong with the graphics in Capcom. But what I like is whenever you're fighting these enemies, it's kind of like when you get into the boss battles in Mega Man. That's kind of how it's set up. Although you don't get to keep their powers like you would in Mega Man. It reminds me of Starman. Yeah. So it's very simple. You just keep shooting. Oh wow, I just got an assist by one of the characters. And if you hold down the button, you could power up your weapon, and then there you go. There's like a super blast, and you just keep blasting them or her until you defeat them. So a lot of times I just played this, for I just wanted to see the levels. Okay, I mean, like I said, once again, this is for really Mega Man fans, and it's not too difficult. Wow, boy, yeah, this one's harder than a Heat Man. And I never, well, I just died. And I never really played this whole thing through because even if I have unlimited quarters, it really didn't keep my interest too much. So, yeah, yeah, there it is. So, I'm gonna defeat this enemy. Well, no, but it's taking too long. But that is pretty much it for this very quick episode. of the mobile gamer for Geek Outdoors. And if you had any other games that you wanted me to play, leave them below. Or if you played this game, what did you think about it? There's so many arcade games available. I could probably do an episode every day, and it would it would still take me forever to get through. So, yeah, leave your comments and ideas below, and we'll see you on another episode. Mobile gaming. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.